Elon Musk has never shied away from bold predictions. From space travel to artificial intelligence, he has a reputation for sparking both excitement and controversy with his words. But this time, he has turned his attention to the stars, literally. According to Musk, Betelgeuse, one of the most recognizable and massive stars in the night sky, is about to explode in a cataclysmic supernova. His claim is not vague speculation. He suggests it could happen within just 2 weeks. More shockingly, Musk warns that the effects might not be confined to distant space, but could ripple across Earth, particularly impacting areas of the northeastern United States, including New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. The world has heard big predictions before, but this one has captured global attention. Could Musk actually be right? Could we be standing on the edge of witnessing one of the most extraordinary astronomical events in human history? Or is this just another case of headlines outpacing science? Betelgeuse, often mispronounced as Betelgeuse, is no ordinary star. It is a red supergiant located in the constellation Orion, roughly 640 light-years away from Earth. If you have ever looked at the night sky during the winter months, you probably noticed its reddish glow shining from Orion's shoulder. Betelgeuse is a true giant, about 700 times larger than our Sun and more than 14,000 times as bright. If placed at the center of our solar system, it would engulf Mercury, Venus, Earth, and even Mars. For centuries, this star has fascinated stargazers, and in recent decades, it has become a focus of intense scientific study. Unlike our Sun, which is only about halfway through its life and will eventually die quietly as a white dwarf, Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its stellar journey. Red supergiants like Betelgeuse are cosmic heavyweights, burning through their fuel at a furious pace. They live fast and die young, and when they do, their deaths are among the most dramatic events in the universe, supernovae. Supernovae are extraordinary explosions, marking the violent deaths of massive stars. When a star like Betelgeuse runs out of nuclear fuel, it can no longer support itself against gravity. Its core collapses in a fraction of a second, triggering a blast so powerful it can briefly outshine an entire galaxy. The light, radiation, and shockwaves from such an event can travel across the cosmos, reshaping the surrounding environment and even creating the heavy elements that form new stars, planets, and life itself. In fact, the iron in our blood and the calcium in our bones were forged in ancient supernovae. But here's the big question. Could Betelgeuse really explode so soon? Scientists have debated its fate for decades. In late 2019 and early 2020, Betelgeuse dimmed significantly, alarming astronomers and exciting the public. The dimming was so dramatic that even casual observers could see the difference. Some speculated that the star might be entering its final stages before a supernova. Later, researchers concluded that the dimming was likely caused by dust clouds thrown off by the star. Still, the episode highlighted Betelgeuse's instability and reignited discussions about when it might finally collapse. Elon Musk has now added fuel to the fire with his claim of a 2-week timeline. His words carry weight because of his reputation for bold, futuristic thinking, but they have also sparked skepticism. Predicting a supernova with such precision is nearly impossible with current science. The timelines for these events are notoriously uncertain. Betelgeuse could explode tomorrow, or it might continue burning for another 100,000 years. That uncertainty is what makes Musk's claim so controversial. Interestingly, Musk isn't alone in commenting on Betelgeuse's fate. Renowned physicist Michio Kaku has also spoken about the star, suggesting that its time may indeed be running out. However, Kaku emphasizes that while a supernova could happen relatively soon, in astronomical terms, that still means anywhere from tomorrow to tens of thousands of years from now. More importantly, he stresses that even if Betelgeuse explodes, it will not be a threat to Earth. Musk, however, suggests otherwise. So, what would happen if Betelgeuse really did go supernova tomorrow? The immediate effect would be breathtaking. The explosion would release so much light that Betelgeuse could shine as brightly as a full moon, visible even in broad daylight. For weeks, perhaps even months, the night sky would feature a dazzling new beacon, brighter than nearly anything else we could see. It would be a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle, shared by all of humanity. But Musk paints a more troubling scenario. He suggests that the radiation from the explosion, particularly gamma rays and cosmic rays, could reach Earth with enough intensity to disrupt life here. Gamma rays are extremely energetic forms of radiation. If a strong burst were to hit Earth, it could potentially damage our atmosphere, disrupt satellites, interfere with power grids, and even pose health risks. Musk has warned that places like New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey might be especially vulnerable. The scientific consensus, however, offers reassurance. At a distance of 640 light-years, Betelgeuse is far enough away that its explosion should not harm us. While it will release an unimaginable amount of energy, much of that energy will dissipate before it reaches Earth. Most astrophysicists agree that the supernova will be visually spectacular but physically harmless. The worst-case scenarios, massive gamma-ray bursts or radiation storms, are unlikely to affect us in any catastrophic way. Still, it's worth considering the possibilities. Even if Betelgeuse's radiation isn't strong enough to be lethal, it could cause temporary disruptions. Our modern world relies heavily on satellites for navigation, communication, weather forecasting, and even banking. A sudden surge of radiation could interfere with these systems, creating brief but significant challenges. Astronauts in orbit or people flying at high altitudes could also experience slightly higher levels of radiation exposure. These risks wouldn't be world-ending, but they are not negligible either. Beyond the concerns, the scientific opportunities are enormous. Witnessing a supernova in real time would provide a treasure trove of data for astronomers. No modern humans have ever observed a supernova this close. It would allow scientists to test theories about stellar evolution, core collapse, and the creation of heavy elements. The explosion would also help refine our models of how supernovae influence surrounding space, triggering the birth of new stars and even shaping galaxies. Culturally, the event would be unforgettable. Imagine stepping outside and seeing a second moon glowing in the sky, uniting people across the globe in awe. Throughout history, unusual celestial events have inspired myths, legends, and turning points in human imagination. A supernova in our lifetime could have a similar impact, reminding us of our place in the vast and mysterious cosmos. Of course, predicting exactly when this will happen remains beyond our capabilities. Musk's claim of a 2-week timeline is dramatic, but most scientists remain cautious. They emphasize that while Betelgeuse will indeed explode someday, it is impossible to pin down a specific date. The star could dim and brighten many more times before its final collapse. So, what should we believe? Is Elon Musk privy to new data that the rest of the world hasn't seen? Or is this just another example of his tendency to make bold statements that spark discussion and push people to think beyond conventional limits? Regardless of the answer, his prediction has reignited public fascination with Betelgeuse and the mysteries of the universe. As telescopes around the world continue to monitor the star, one thing is certain. Whether it happens tomorrow or thousands of years from now, Betelgeuse's supernova will be one of the most spectacular events humanity has ever witnessed. It will reshape our understanding of the universe and remind us that even the most seemingly eternal stars have lifespans, and that we, too, are part of a much larger cosmic story. So, what do you think? Is Elon Musk onto something groundbreaking, or is this prediction another spark meant to stir curiosity and debate? Could we really be just days away from seeing the night sky change forever? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this exploration of Betelgeuse, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cosmic stories from our channel.